Welcome to Singapore Zoo. A gift shop at the front. Yeah, so we're in the tropics. This is a zoo in the tropics. It's a gift shop. So we'll just take a walk around the zoo. You won't see all of the zoo. I've got a path planned out in my mind, and I'll show you some of the reasonable bits. You'll certainly see snakes, elephants, tigers, lions, all that kind of stuff. That's not a crocodile or an alligator. If you're ever confused about the difference, that's called a gherail. It's a big one just here. It's having an afternoon nap. Yeah, Singapore Zoo in the tropics. Good day, boys. Welcome to Singapore. Go for a tour around the zoo. All right. Replying to a few requests for tours. Zoo, Clarke Quay, night safari, Shangri-La Hotel, stuff like that. So we'll get the ball rolling. Yeah, those were gherails. Sort of crocodile kind of animal. Yeah, it was drizzling all morning. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. At least it stopped raining. Yeah, so those are some of the sort of animals and the sights. Elephants, we'll see that. We'll take white tiger, we'll see that. So a lot of the video is just sort of walking through tropical rainforest. There are some wild animals that live here, like green snakes and stuff like that. The zoo basically tell you snakes are indigenous to Singapore. The zoo tell you, if you see stuff like that, don't worry about it. It's not going to attack you. So the first place we're going to go to is called Wild Africa. I went in there earlier. You see it better from the other side, which we'll cut to later. First place we're going to go to is Wild Africa. A couple of minutes down here. There's a polar bear swimming pool as well. That's what they're saying. Animal parts belong on animals. Yeah, it's about poaching ivory and stuff like that. Yeah, so I said you won't see all of the zoo. You'll see probably about 40% of it. It's quite confusing. They give you a map when you come here. The maps, they give you a map when you come here. Very useless. You have to figure out the bearings for yourself in your own head. All right. Start seeing some animals in a minute. And then one after the other thereafter. In the tropics. Just on the right here is the polar bear swimming pool. Got a restaurant there, Arming restaurant. They also have various shows, so that's a polar bear just there. He's having a sleep. He was swimming earlier, saw him. Yeah, it's not a great exhibit. Wild Africa is next. Just wait till you see that. See rhinos and stuff and lions, and there's virtually no barrier between the people and the animals. Yeah, it's the polar bear bit. Let's get a close-up view. Make the effort. Yeah, I was swimming in the pool earlier. So just have to bear with the video. A lot of this walk is punctuated by walking through these paths and jungles because you can't just stick animals right next to each other, right, for the sake of a video. Yeah, you can take a bus round. You don't see very much sitting in the bus. Just get a feel for the place, but that's all. Right, so this next one is Wild Africa. That's the best bit. And then halfway along here is the reptile park, the snakes. The snakes on the left. We'll play a game, all right? The 5 worst animals when you're asleep at 3 o'clock in the morning. The 5 worst animals you'd like to get a pat on the shoulder by. Polar bear is certainly up there with the 5. Those aren't.
So much. No need to go anywhere.
Those will be nice to cook and eat.
For feeding,
Some kind of deer. Now that is a rhinoceros. Now look, just have a look at this, right? There is no barrier. There's nothing to stop those rhinos. That's what I told you, yeah? There's nothing to stop that rhino charging us. If they can do it in Africa across rivers and Serengeti and Masai Mara, they can certainly do it here. Hey boy! There's a few others sleeping over there. That's in the top 5 as well. So very good morning to you and wake up, sir. Those aren't. I just eat that for dinner. Huh? Alrighty. Next up is we've got giraffes and lions soon. Alright. We're in wild Africa. Africa. Zebras there. Just here is the, I think it's the leopards. You can see it better from the other side. Yeah, it's a story of humanity, yeah? All these animals threatened by mankind's desire for more land and so on. I did see a leopard earlier. Alright, it's hiding in the bush. Never mind. Got the zebra. The black and white horse. If I can see this leopard as we walk along. There's nothing to stop a leopard jumping over that fence. So obviously the rangers, they must know what they're doing. I mean, nobody's died here, right? What's this one? They're all sleeping. Yeah, so you get a feel for the place. You get a feel for the place rather than giraffes down here. Yeah, you just have to come and walk around here yourself to actually see everything. It's difficult to capture a zoo on a video. There's a lake there. We're in Singapore. It's in the north of Singapore. I think it's called Mandai Lake. It looks like there's a boat cruise going on. There's your giraffe. See him there? It's a giraffe. Wild Africa. Before we go there, have a look at some lions. There's a lion. That's a proper lion. At least this one's got a moat around it. There's another one sleeping over there. That one's on the prowl. Interesting to remember, if you see animals as a kid, how you remember it or what you think of it when you see it.
ए चुन्नू वो बात करना हो ना ए मुन्नू ये लोग कौन आए हैं इधर
Beautiful, gracious creatures. I think giraffes have a bit of style to them. Lions are a bit sort of in your face, but giraffes certainly a bit of style. It's pacing up and down. Must be angry about something. Alright. Let's carry on walking around. Get the map of the place. Cat country. I don't think there's much in this. The Singapore Zoo. Yeah, that's the entrance where we started. Sort of go around various things. It's a very confusing place. Like I said earlier, they give you a map, but it's totally useless, the map. You just have to walk around and figure it out for yourself where you are. Got lost so many times. Just going to this viewing gallery for the cats here on the left. You saw the sign, cat gallery. It's a tropical rainforest. I think it's a puma in here. That's where the lion was.
Leopard. This is leopard.
That's where the lion was. This is the leopard.
शिकार करे हमरा शिकार करी आयो कंचन अरे जो मटन कोई डिगर के करो मछली है तो शिट
पापा शुक्र है कि इनके दूध में
चल
Yeah, it's the reservoir out there. So I think we've seen 4 out of 5 at least of the animals you'd least like to be woken up by. We've seen a lion, seen a leopard, seen a rhino, polar bear. We have to at the end of it we'll say we have to nominate a gold medal, number 1. And I'll show you a king cobra in a couple of minutes. Because the reptile park's just up here on the left. That's the lake. Some transport around the place. You don't see very much if you take the transport. It's called a fragile forest. So the reptile park, see the snakes, is just up here. Cat country, that's where we saw the leopard feeding. Snakes. Number one. Snakes are the animals that I hate the most, or at least scared of the most. So we'll look at snakes in Singapore first. Look at that. That snake lives in Singapore. So out in the forest near the reservoirs and stuff, you'll see that kind of snake. Mangrove pit viper. That one. Down here you got the boa constrictors. Sorry.
எத்தனை வைத்து மேலே அதே அப்படி வாயில கொஞ்சம் மேலே இருந்தால் அந்த திண்டு துப்பிருச்சா படத்தில் காமிக்கிறாங்க ஏன்னா இவ்வளோ பிடிச்சிருக்கு நான் எத்தனை
Emerald tree boa.
Royal Python.
Cobra. Hey. The turtle. These are the bastards. Shake, shake. Shaking like a rattlesnake.
That's recorded.
Yeah. The sound is. Yeah. Now this one over here is the king. Check out how big this snake is. Where is it? I saw it earlier. Oh, it's hiding now. No, I saw it earlier. It's just only 10% of snakes are poisonous. So they put a king cobra with the fish. I saw the king cobra earlier. It's huge. Apparently it's hiding under the bushes. Oh yeah, you can just see it. See it sleeping. Wake up. Oh well, we missed the king cobra. We missed the king cobra. Sorry about that. At least you saw a few snakes. It's huge, I saw it earlier. It's like 5 meters long, really enormous. Now if that king cobra got its, like, the head curved and up, curtains, I would say. 3 o'clock in the morning.
Come here, honey. Come here. Now, look here.
Some kind of Komodo dragon look-alike. Turtle tortoise. Righty. So just walk around a few more minutes, we'll call it a day. Singapore Zoo. The zoo in the tropics. It's the world's smallest bear. Malaysian sun bear. See it from the other side. I think teddy bear was named after Teddy Roosevelt, US president. I think. So that is the world's smallest bear apparently. Again, what is to stop that bear? All it has to do is walk over there.
The smallest of the bear is unbear.
When I went to Canada, Lake Louise, there's a sign next to the hotel like don't go on random walks by yourself because the place is full of big brown bears. That was the world's smallest bear that you saw. Yeah, Canada. That's an orangutan. Yeah, you lose it in the glass. You'll see them, there's a few more just out here. You'll see a few more orangutans just down here. In the open. Yeah, they have lots of shows. Snake shows, elephant rides, monkey feeding, all that kind of stuff.
Why is it not going there? Yeah, I know. Really nice.
Yeah, it's good to see they're not all behind glass doors. It's a baby one up there playing. Baby orangutan. Right, which way should we go? I've kind of lost my bearings here. I think we go this way. It's quite confusing, you know, everything looks the same. It's a little restaurant and diner here. The map doesn't help very much because it's totally off scale. I think up here is the white tiger. Yep, got my bearings back. Primate Kingdom. I planned the route in my mind earlier, so there are a few waypoints that I remember. It's a bit like when Nick Faldo played golf. What he said about putting a ball on the green is that to pick spots on the grass, the ball has to go over for the ball to go in the hole. That's what I'm doing, just remembering odd bits to make this video. Yeah, there's not much up there. I went up there. Just down the right there's an amphitheatre. They had a snake show on earlier. And next to that is the elephants. Next animal is the elephant. Alright. Yeah, it's a public holiday in Singapore today. It's Diwali. Wednesday. Yeah, there was a show down there. It's public holiday, so I got day off. Come to the zoo. Catch up on my requests for videos. Yeah, it's an amphitheatre. They have various animal shows in there. Little shop. Right, next on the right is elephants. The amphitheatre. Elephants of Asia, show time at 3:30. It's 3:50 now, so if we're lucky, we might catch show time. Walk through this tropical jungle. It's about 100 meters down here. Elephants. Yeah, I can hear. It sounds like there's a show going on. It's that lake reservoir. Yeah, so as I said, yeah, you have to bear with me for the walks through the forest as you see the animals. Yeah, there's a show going on. I think the shows are free. That's an elephant, boys and girls. Yeah, it's full time. It's full for show time. It's a lake in Singapore. I think it's Mandai Lake. Yeah, I told you it's Diwali today. It's public holiday. See how it's full. It's a bit crowded around here. We walk right in the middle of a show.
If you wish to meet our beautiful Asian lovers, come on over to Central D where I'm standing for the QR right behind it. It's right here. And we will touch you shortly. All proceeds of this feeding session will go to the Panda Apples you see right here in the Singapore Zoo.
Don't block the way. Correct. Don't block the way. Either stand or walk. I want to show you one more animal, which is the white tiger. So I'm just going to keep the camera running. Get past these people, right? So bear with me.
下了山，这么多人哪去过？
Let's get past these people.
你又踎咁樣嘅你？
Watch the elephants for one last time. Alright, we're out of there. So it's good to have a show going on. It's not so good when there's people just, but I'm one, so can't really complain. One last thing I want to show you is the white tiger. And then we'll cut the video. Let's walk through a tropical rainforest. The lake down there. Just a couple of minute walk to the white tiger bit. At least you get a feel of walking through partly Singapore Zoo, but more just a tropical rainforest in Southeast Asia. Yeah, white tigers down here. I'll cut the video. Great Rift Valley of Ethiopia to the left. There isn't much to see there, just a few monkeys. But that place is quite interesting. Great Rift Valley in Ethiopia. Apparently that place, if you're an athlete or a runner, it's produced a hugely disproportionate number of world 5,000 meter, 10,000 meter marathon runners. Apparently it's at an altitude and it's a low oxygen. So everybody automatically has a high hemoglobin and they're just naturally good at running as a consequence. So many world records from that place. It's not just monkeys that you saw there. It's pretty good athletes that come from there. That's Australia. There's some kangaroos there. They don't have proper kangaroos, they've got little baby ones. Just to the left here should be the White Tiger Enclave. That's also on that top 5 list. That's the kangaroo bit. You want to see a kangaroo if you're lucky? There we go. It's a kangaroo. That's Australia. Qantas. It's got a kangaroo as well. Ah, he's jumping. Cool. Excellent. And after Australia, if I'm not mistaken, just to the left here should be the white tiger. Or I could just be lying. I'm sure there's a white tiger around here somewhere. Yeah, that's the one. I can see it. Right, we missed the king cobra. So you have to rank those animals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the king cobra is automatically disqualified because he didn't show up. Sleeping under those shrubs. Right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Crocodiles up there, the giraffe that we saw. Lion, rhino, tiger, one of those snakes, one of those venomous snakes. That's my 5. It's a white tiger. I want to show you that. Alright, thanks for watching. And we'll leave it at that. Alright, ciao. Bye.